I would love to hear what your favorite three wine regions are.
Mm.
Mm, that's a very interesting question. I never thought about this idea. I mean,
Even just the ones that you've been to.
I think it has to be one of my favorite ones, and here I'm a little bit contradicting myself. I just said that it's bad that from Hungary this is the main point, but actually my hometown is pretty close to Tokaj, so it's like a 1-2 hour drive. So I visited Tokaj a lot of times, and I think it is a very exciting region with not just the like the terroir and the wines, but the technology and the people, the stories there, the history. So I would say that is one of my favorite ones. Another favorite is Bordeaux, which is that the classic. Lots of people have this as a favorite, but it was a really inspiring moment for me as a like at the beginning of my career. I was like 20 or 21 when I went there to study and met a lot of Bordeaux winemakers, visited the fantastic chateaus. So it was like a huge inspiration for me. This was, I think, the first moment when I like saw the how should I say, the top of the wine industry, because before that I only moved around like Eastern Europe, so this was a very impactful moment for me. And what should be the third one? I think it wouldn't be fair to name wine regions which I didn't have lots of experience. I tasted a few Napa wines, and I'm really excited about the region. I'm excited to visit your winery, but I don't have so much experience to be able to mention this.
I've never been to Tokai, but I would love to go. So you really, the food and wine and the culture, like you highly recommend Tokai.
Yeah, definitely,
Okay.
definitely. And it's quite, if you come to Europe, it's quite easy to get to Tokai. If you land in Budapest, from Budapest, it's a few like 2 hour drive. So and it's great, like gastronomy and the region and the scenery is quite beautiful. I would say the third, uh, my third favorite region is Eger, another Hungarian region. It's even closer to Budapest, so I would definitely recommend that. That is a red wine, focused on red wine region, and the most famous wine from there is the Egri Bikaver, which means the bull's blood from Eger. And it has a great story when the Turks were attacking the Eger castle, and it's one of the most famous story of the Hungarian history. There were a few Hungarian soldiers, I mean a small army and a huge army outside, and they couldn't take the castle. And there was this legend that the attackers were asking, what are they doing? What are they drinking? And they said that there is like blood flowing on their beard, the Hungarian warriors, and they are drinking the bull's blood. And actually, they were drinking the Eger wine. So that's where the name comes from. It's called the Eger blend, and it features multiple Hungarian grape varieties. The minimum is five. There is a list of grape varieties that are in the Eger wine, but the cap is open, so there can be a huge combination. And I think it's a fantastic wine, and it has one of the best potential for the Hungarian wine industry and to widen the spectrum.
Well, I'm gonna go try to find some Agar wines online because I've not had any. So that's I'm gonna start with that,
Would
and then
definitely
Hell
recommend.
yeah, what a badass
I know,
story.
I
I feel
love
like
that
bull's blood would be a
story.
cool name for an energy drink. No, I feel like that would kill in the U.S.
yeah, really, that's a great story though because
Yeah,
I
it's
could
like, that's
you
cool.
can just envision it. People are like, they're drinking the bull's blood. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, yeah, whatever you want to say, and
Yeah.
then that becomes the red wine name.
Hey, dude, that was gossip back then.
Yeah.
That was gossip. That was that was
Yeah.
the equivalent of today's social media.
Definitely. They already knew that this is the way to build stories around wine, so they were ahead of the game.
They were good.
They were
good
all about education.
Good marketing
like,
back
however we
then.
can get in there.
Good marketing back then.
Thanks for watching this video. You can watch the full podcast episode by clicking here, or watch another interesting video by clicking here. Let's continue the discussion in the comment section and see you in the next one.